Hey, comment ça va? Purple hull peas have become one of my favorite vegetables in the garden. Easy to grow. I mean, it's almost one of these that you plant and just about forget about because they're heat tolerant and also drought tolerant. These things will grow and produce in even the hottest part of the summer. The pods can be picked when purple, shell them. You can either freeze them by blanching first, of course, or you can let the pods dry on the plant. Shell the peas dry, store them in some vacuum sealed jars, and they're good for a long time. Naturally, if you let them dry, you won't get as much weight. You'll get just as many peas, but you just won't have that bulk. When you throw them in a pot and start cooking them, they'll swell up, at least 1.5 times their size. The two rows I'm about to show you are volunteer peas. Uh, by looking at them, you'll think that I just went down the row and broadcasted some seed and really took care of them, and because they are they are pretty nice. But I didn't do any of that. They came up on their own. They only got one rain since they came up. I didn't water. That's how tough these things are. While we're out there, I'll also show you some volunteer corn, sweet corn, which I think will have enough time to make before our first frost. In fact, I'm almost sure it will. Volunteer purple hull peas. These two rows were planted in the spring. I harvested the peas, but left quite a few dried pods on the plants. Came in with the tiller, tilled them under, and this is what came up. They look a little shabby, but we're going to try to tighten them up just a bit, make them a little easier to harvest. Looks a whole lot different now, don't it? Not sure if you noticed, but they're starting to bloom. So it won't be too long and I'll be getting my second crop off of them. If you're wondering how much to plant, I'm going to give you a general rule of thumb of what mine produce. I'll get between 4 and 5 pounds of shelled peas for each 20-foot length of row. A couple of videos back, remember we were saving the corn seed? Well, after I harvested all the ears I needed and got plenty of seed for next year, I went ahead and tilled all those stalks in. Now I've got a patch of volunteer corn. A lot of them are planted, a lot of them came up a little too close together, but I think I'll still have quite a bit to get a few messes out of it. Before calling it a day, I'd like to tell you about a YouTube channel that I've come to really enjoy. Bobby up in Virginia does gardening videos. Excellent in-season stuff. I mean, his garden is probably much bigger than mine. What I think you would especially enjoy, especially since we're kind of winding down in the season, is he grows vegetables all through the winter. He does it in a hothouse or a greenhouse. Grows tomatoes, peppers, squash, you name it. He's got it going on all year long. I'm going to put a link to his channel down here at the bottom in the comments. Check him out. He's good people. Well, hope you enjoyed. Hope it was helpful. And Losh Pa.